Welcome you back from the short break. This is the GCAC online radio. And remember, we are always here every day, starting from 10 a.m. up to 1, giving you information, giving you reviews in the media, and giving you reviews and highlights from the different sectors. So here today, we are still with Mrs. Joella Ashemeza Kajina, and she's taking us through the accountability and finance sector, giving us highlights of the previous quarter, what happened in the other quarter and in the financial year, how we are spending, what government is getting from you, the taxes. You know, we have to account for the taxes that you people keep paying every day. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you back on board and let Kajina continue from where she stops.
Still on the performance report, economy performance report as of June 2026. On the import bill, this increased by 12.5% year on year to US dollar 1.46 billion. And our major imports included machinery, vehicles, we have gold, we have petroleum products, we have plastics and rubber. So cumulatively, imports reached the US dollar 15.92 billion, up 20.4% year on year. On the fiscal performance, government recorded a fiscal surplus of Ugandan shillings over 500 billion instead of the planned deficit of the Ugandan shillings 69 billion. Revenue, including grants, reached Ugandan shillings 5.81 trillion, exceeding the target of 800 billion. I think that is a very good indicator for our economy sector, that we are hitting the targets and even going way beyond. The strong revenue performance was attributed to improved tax administration and taxpayer compliance. Should we say IFRIS has contributed to this? Maybe. But also we've seen URA doing more of tax education and, so thumbs up for every taxpayer out there that is complying. Government expenditure was Ugandan shillings 5.29 trillion, below the planned 5.7 trillion, partly because development expenditure was lower than programmed. Looking at how the different East African community countries performed, we see Kenya's inflation declining to 6.4%, Tanzania's inflation declining to 4.0%, Rwanda's inflation increasing to 12.7%, and Uganda's trade deficit with the East African community widened to US dollars 376.87 million, mainly because imports of the region increased by 62.2%, while exports declined by 3.6%. What is our overall assessment? This report generally creates or gives a positive picture of the Uganda's economy, because we've seen revenue increasing, we've seen surplus, we've seen now imports increasing, we've seen the exports increasing. So meaning economic growth has accelerated, the business activity and confidence of the investors improved, the shilling has strengthened, and I would say that private sector leading expanded, where we are having our exports growing stronger and revenue for the government significantly exceeding its target. That would be my overall assessment. But also, we cannot only talk about the good. We definitely have challenges here and there. The rising fuel-driven inflation. When will this stop? We are not sure, but maybe very soon we shall see the prices of fuel going lower, and maybe, this inflation that has increased, maybe it will go lower with time. We can't also avoid talking about the growing import bill, which also highlights the need to strengthen our domestic production. This is something that the president has talked about. You're a coffee farmer. Don't just stop at growing coffee. Put more value to it, so that, there is more domestic production, and so that we can easily earn from what we actually, grow as Ugandans. Uh, for so many times, he has also talked about manufacturing. We have seen our Kira vehicle plant. If we could only, do more as Ugandans, focus more on manufacturing, focus more on value addition, maybe we'll definitely have a stronger and more resilient economy. Thank you very much.
And on addition to that, I think the president has been mainly concentrating on the funding these manufacturers, especially when you talk about the Chira vehicle plant where we are producing very many buses. For now, I know we have so many customers. I remember the other day when our bus went to South Africa, those people have ordered for over 500 buses. And when you look at institutions here, Makerere has vehicles from Chihira EV. I see Uganda Airlines. I see the civil aviation. Then the president has also made sure that funding has gone through institutions like the Coffee Park. Those guys that are dealing in coffee are also performing somehow. Then there is a Day Farmer. The president has also made sure they find Day Farmer. The other day, some journalist, Andrew Mwenda, was on. He wrote something, and the president responding and telling Mwenda that you just don't really know what is happening at Day Farmer. You don't really know what is happening at the Coffee Park. But if you just go there by yourself, you really understand that a lot is happening. And these are factories, these are companies that are boosting the economy. And as Uganda, we shall benefit, we shall get the taxes and the revenues from these factories. So, ladies and gentlemen, Joera has already availed us with the facts and the figures, and you all know, and you can see that these figures are very important when it comes to the development of our country, when it comes to the development of whatever sectors that we really have, because it is finance that will make sure that all the sectors are well financed and have the money to do the work they're supposed to do. And government only moves on well when everything is funded, when people have the salaries, when there is no inflation, when the taxes and are being controlled. That's how government really moves on and develops, and really it also does the work for Ugandans, because every Ugandan demands that government works more, that government does a lot for them. So, Joella, I'll just request you to give us a summary about the sector and what Ugandans should expect, especially in this quarter, in 1 minute, and then.
Before I come to that, the biggest event happening this week in the economy sector is the Regional Industrialization Conference, hosted by PSFU, but of course in partnership with Ministry of Trade, with other entities in the economy sector. That will be tomorrow, 18th to 19th. So, fellow Ugandans, just follow on YouTube. Even if you don't attend physically, you can follow the proceedings of the conference on YouTube. What do we expect as Ugandans? How we want to see this economy grow comes back to us as Ugandans. Waking up every day and adding something to yourself, adding value to your product, showing a good image of Uganda, all contributes to the economy of the country. For us to, so many people have talked about tourism. Tourism starts with you. If you wake up and you're talking good about Uganda, you're showcasing that that animal, showcasing all the different sites that we have. It adds value to the tourism sector, and that is an earning for us as Ugandans. So I call upon all of us to be very intentional in whatever we are doing, to also be responsible enough. And also, we cannot revolve our economy when we are being corrupt. Corruption starts with you. Every time you're stopped by a policeman and you give some money, you're contributing to corruption. That kills our economy as a country. Let's be responsible enough, all of us as citizens, and take Uganda's economy to greater heights. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Joera and Shemeza. Ugandans, before we leave, I just wanted to remind you about something simple yet very important. Every last Saturday of the month, there is something that is very important for all of us to do. Wherever you are, in your village, at your university, anywhere around the country, this is an initiative that was started and proposed by the cabinet, and the president gave it a go-ahead, that we need to stay in clean environments. We need to be safe wherever we are. We need to be healthy. But all this can only happen if we are clean, if we clean our environments, if we are clean ourselves. So every last Saturday of the month, we have a National Cleaning Day, where all Ugandans are meant to be home from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. to clean our communities. Clean your roads, clean the areas around you, clean all the drainages around you. And this is our role as citizens. Our grandparents used to do this. This is something that used to happen. Everyone used to do it. So we are not different from our grandparents and our parents who used to do this. So the last Saturday of the month will be 29th, I think. And we are all meant to be home. No cars, no motorcycles, no what. For only 4 hours, Uganda will be at standstill. Uganda, everyone will be on the roads, will be in their communities, trying to clean their areas. And that is very important. We will be reminding you that on that day, just sacrifice some few hours, be in your community, join your community members, clean your area. This is important to you, me, and everyone else in the country. So don't forget to be part of the National Cleaning Day. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us today from the time we started the media review up to this moment when Joera has been giving us facts and details about the economy, the finance, and the accountability sector, giving us facts, figures. I thank you for being here with us. Always keep joining us on the GCIC Online Radio. Keep joining us on GCIC YouTube. And follow the various handles that we have on X, TikTok, and Instagram. You'll always catch us. You can also send us a message on our WhatsApp. Send in your inquiry. Send in anything that you really want to know about. Thank you for being here with us. It's been me, your host, Michael Wailer. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time.